Hi Virgo, welcome to your personal energy focus. This is a collective reading and a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But we're going to ask Spirit, what energies should you, or what energies would it benefit you to focus on at this time? If it doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs. If you're still not finding any clarity, perhaps another tarot reader. This is one thing I do know. If you ask Spirit, they want you to have the answer. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for my Virgo friends. I thank you for giving us tarot as a tool and allowing us to know what energies we can focus on for our best and highest self. And I thank you for allowing us to see what energies we can focus on to navigate our best life. We thank you for clear and concise messages, love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us clearly what are the energies Virgo would benefit to focus on at this time. Okay, let's see what we got. We're starting out with fertility and sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and destiny. Okay, we're going to get clarification with the Arcanum Tarot. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for showing us the energies for Virgo as it relates to their personal energy focus. Please show us clearly, why are these energies on the table? Show me, why are you showing us fertility? Why are you showing us the solar plexus chakra? And why are we looking at destiny? We thank you for clear and concise messages, love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. So clarify for us what these energies are about. Okay, fertility is being clarified with Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. The solar plexus energy is being clarified with the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. And destiny is being clarified with Eight of Cups and Judgment. Virgo. Like, I have chills real bad right now. Before we dig into this reading, we're going to look at your oracle message from the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, show us what's the oracle message that goes with this reading for Virgo. Please show us the oracle message that goes with this reading for Virgo as we look at personal energy focus. Okay. It is the magic stream. And the number is 1 and 8. 18, 1, 8, and that's 9. The magic stream. It's a beautiful little stream. It's got some growth. All the green is growth, right? It's got this beautiful crane right here. Some people might say that's a flamingo, but it's a beautiful, it might be a flamingo. I'm not a bird expert, but anyway, it's resting, right? And this is that a magical waterfall in the back? I don't know, but we're going to read what the card has to say. What is the message from the Enchanted Map for you? And I'm going to hold the card back up to the camera for you to look at, because you may find some things in the picture that speak to you. Everything is everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there's danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, Your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another. Information, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of a fluid community of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Okay, pretty strong message there for you, Virgo. I'm going to put that back right here so I can see it while I'm doing the reading. Okay, so it's talking about that, events aren't necessarily just one-offs, right? And it talked about inventions and giving inventions to the collective, like inventions and revelations. It's not just one person that gets it. It's like a collective of people get the same thing. And real quick, this just keeps in my mind. Back, I can't remember how many years ago. I'm so horrible at that. But it's like there was a time whenever I got an invention in my mind, right? And I quit my job and everything to bring this to fruition, to get it invented and bring it to market. And in the process of it, I had a lot of hang-ups, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, in the process of it, I went to do the patent, to see a patent attorney. And whenever he did the patent search, he found that somebody had actually already patented it. Well, not only did somebody already patent it, it was a lady that lived about 3 hours from me, and she never got it to market. So I drove over and met her, and we came to a deal about how to possibly get it to market. We still weren't successful at it, but the point of the story is that it was something that I thought, I'm the only person in the world who got this idea. And there's this lady just 3 hours away from me that had the exact same idea. And the patent, the drawing, was exactly what I had drawn. So anyway, so here's fertility. You've been given something, right? Perhaps it's an invention. Perhaps it's a song. Perhaps it's just an epiphany, an understanding about something. But you're not out there all by yourself, the only person thinking that or feeling that or wanting to invent it or create it or whatever. So I feel like what they're saying is, yes, it was definitely an inspired idea. So they want you to keep your energy focused there. But the other part of it is for you to bring into reality. Will you be the only one who does it? No. But the way you do it is going to be important, because there's going to be people that you will be able to really reach and relate to that other people won't. I feel like because it's showing the Ace of Wands and not the Ace of Pentacles. Like if it was an Ace of Pentacles, I would say it is a thing. But because it's the Ace of Wands, I feel like it's something more of a spiritual nature, maybe like a new way of thinking or something like that you want to teach or whatever. And they're saying that this is an energy that they want you to focus on because they did indeed give it to you. And not only that, Virgo, it's important for you to bring it into reality. This is your advice card. So it's like know that you know your stuff. The Queen of Pentacles knows her stuff. She knows that she can take something out of the back of her head and bring it into her reality. She knows that she can find the resources or that the resources will come to her as she needs them. She knows this. And she knows that what she touches turns to gold. She knows that she's fertile, that she's fertile and she's fertile. And there's your inspiration. So I feel like they're saying, Virgo, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Don't put it on the back burner. It's an energy that they're asking you to actually focus on. That's pretty strong. Okay, so this is the solar plexus. So I feel like you're saying you have some doubt. You're not sure how to go about it. You're not sure what's the next step. You're not sure about any of it. They're saying that they're communicating with you through your solar plexus, right? So be tapped in. Where's your solar plexus? It's from the bottom of your rib cage to the top of your belly. It's that area where we get that feeling where my heart dropped into my stomach or something like that. It's that feeling, and it might be different for everybody. I know that before I do a reading, between the readings, I take time to clear my energy, and I don't feel like I have the green light until I have a sign. And my sign, my green light is I get chills down the right side of my leg, down the outside of my right leg, and I get this feeling, this warm sturdiness in my solar plexus, and I know that my energy is clear and I can move forward. So learn your body, learn how it is that source is communicating with you through your solar plexus, because I feel like that's what they're saying. Focus on your personal experience with your solar plexus. Test yourself. Ask your guides questions. Ask yes or no answers, just to start getting that feeling going if you're not already familiar with that. So there's the Two of Pentacles. So that's about balance. And they're saying, I feel like they're saying that you might be worried about, how do I move forward with that and still make a living? How do I navigate all this? I don't have that answer for you, but what they're saying is that they're going to be able to guide you through all those things. Get out of your head, right? Get out of the physical worries about it. Whenever something like this, especially of a spiritual nature, and this is probably hard for you because you're an earth sign. So for you, it's about processes and methods and things that you can touch and feel and see and all that stuff. So it might be a little harder for you to do this in some way or another. But I feel like they're saying, allow us to communicate with you and balance it, help you balance it as you move forward. But here's your advice as the High Priestess. They're saying that in that balancing, make sure that you rely on your intuition. Make sure that you rely on your ability to communicate with them. That's what's going to help you move forward in this venture, whatever it is. And it could be just a personal venture, just your personal spirituality. I don't know what it is. It's a very general reading, and this is about the energies that they feel like you should or would benefit you to be focusing on right now. I just feel like there's something going on here. But yeah, so the High Priestess is connected, right? She's got her practices in place. She meditates for a certain time. She does rituals or whatever those things are that you feel like you need to put in place so that you can be connected. Do it, but get yourself connected and allow yourself to trust this. It got dark. Allow yourself to trust this explicitly. Okay. So the next is Destiny, the Destiny card. What is the Destiny card? It could say this is your time, right? The 10 is actually the same as the wheel in the traditional tarot. Some call it the Wheel of Fortune. Some decks call it the Fortune's Wheel. Some just call it the wheel. In this card, it's called Destiny. So it's like what you're going through at this time in your life is on purpose as far as what you chose before you came here. This is the time for you to walk this path, whatever that path is for you. This is the time. And that's one of the reasons they're asking you to be connected with yourself, because whatever this is inside of you that you're wanting to pull out into reality, whether it's just for you, just the way you show up in the world, or whether it is an actual project or something like that. I feel like it's of a spiritual nature, but this is the time for it. This is your time for it. Look, I love this. Y'all, I love this. Okay, I want you to look at these 3 cards. You see that yellow right there? You see that yellow right there? You You see the yellow all around her? And look, that's her heart is lit up too. So she's not leaving her heart out of it. But I feel like it's not a matter of whether or not you would leave your heart out of it. I feel like it is a heart-focused project, possibly. But the yellow is about guidance for me. It's about guidance from our guides, from our angels, from our archangels, our spirit guides, whoever it is that we work with on the other side. It's about that guidance. So you have it here, right? It's like they surrounded you and gave you this. They put it in your heart to move forward with it. Now they're saying get connected with this particular part of who you are, because they're going to communicate with you that way. And then there's this card, and look, she is connected. See that yellow? It's coming in through her crown chakra, and it's coming in through her solar plexus area. So she's got, this is the time in your life to do that. So why do we have the Eight of Cups? Because it's about moving on, right? About leaving certain things. So I want you to take a look at this. She's walking away from all those cups. So there may come a time when you feel like, yeah, but if I do this, I'm going to have to quit, blah, 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 whatever those things are. And let me make something clear. Spirit never wants you to quit, blah, 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 because you feel like you're obligated to. I feel like your heart actually is going to nudge you to quit whatever, hanging out with your friends on Wednesday nights and instead spending some time on this or whatever. It's like your heart's going to guide you to do that. And that worry, yeah, but now I'm going to have to. It's not necessarily about how you feel about it, but you're worried about these cups, these other people whose feelings you might hurt if you don't go bowling on Wednesday night, or if you don't go hang out at the local bar Friday and Saturday night, and instead you stay home and do what you want to do to move yourself forward. I feel like you're worried about that. And what I'm feeling is that it's important to know that sometimes we do leave things behind. Some people don't necessarily understand or agree, and it's hard for us. But see this red right here? That's behind her. It's on the back of her. I don't know what color the front of her dress is, but it's like we were brought up in a place maybe that we're supposed to be loyal to people. We're supposed to make people happy. We're supposed to all that stuff, but she's leaving that behind. She's moving towards what she feels like was given to her, and she feels like she's being communicated with about it. So it's like you're moving on. You're leaving these cups that have served you for a very long time, and you're going to find your other two cups. Okay? So this is again about intuition. That moon is about intuition. This is a beautiful card. And you know what else? It's dark out here, right? It's very dark out there because you don't know the steps. You don't know every step. You don't know where the resources are going to come from. You don't know what roadblocks are going to be in the way as you move forward on this journey. But you have decided, or they're asking you to decide to trust it, right? And here's your Judgment card. This is a time that this time in your life, this destiny, right, is about your rebirth. It's about you truly moving away from things that no longer serve you. They no longer fill you up. They no longer you need more in your life. Virgo, it's like you need, and I hate to say that word need, because then that says, oh, I'm not needy. It's not about being needy. You ever feel like you just have this urge that there's just nothing that can stop you? You know that this is the route that you have to go. You know it. I was there about in April. Yeah, in April, I was there. I knew that I could not continue on the road I was on. I knew that. And I even told a friend of mine, I am going to do this if it means I have to live in a tent It's time for me to do this. I knew that I knew, and I didn't know the steps. I didn't know how it was going to happen. And I'm not even talking about tarot. I'm talking about a book that I started writing. I knew that it was time. And as things progressed, when I took that first step into the darkness, not knowing, into those uncharted waters, not knowing what was on the other side, it's like, did I get tested? Yes. Was that the universe testing me, or was I expecting to get tested, so I attracted that into my life? I don't know. I expected to get tested. I expected for it to be hard. But the point is that she has gotten to that point where she knows that she has to move forward. She knows that she cannot go on living, even though these cups filled her up at one time and they've been good to her. She knows that she just can't keep going that way, because something deeper is calling her, and it's a rebirth. She's judging herself worthy to live her best life, and I feel that's where you are right now, Virgo. And this is how they want to help you. This is how they want to help you move forward, by focusing on your ability to create, focusing on this part of yourself, this solar plexus part of yourself where your guides are communicating with you on a regular basis, and understanding that this is your time. This is your time. Okay. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, please show us the PS that goes with this message for Virgo. Thank you for showing us the powerful energies that you'd like for them to focus on. Show us the PS. We thank you for clear and concise messages, love, light, and prosperity, and we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. What's the PS? Okay, Virgo. Look, there you are. There, you're showing up in your own reading, the King of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that whatever this is, whether, and again, I think it's more about a spiritual something, but you're going to bring it into your reality. The King is successful, right? Not only is he able to bring things into his reality, but he's got the resources that he needs. He has even more resources than he needs. So I feel like they're saying that, because it's part of the PS, maybe you're not going to start out with everything you need. You're not going to have all the answers when you start out, but this is where they're bringing you to, where you're going to have not only the answers for yourself, but the resources above and beyond what you need. That King's wealthy. He's not living paycheck to paycheck. He's wealthy, right? That's who you are. That's what they're showing you. That's where this is taking you. And there's the Empress again. Look, they're telling you, they have impregnated you with this idea. And it has been growing inside of you, I feel like, for some time, because look, she's showing, right? It's almost ready to come out. If it's not, like, might want to check might want to see how much you're dilated. The head might be crowning. You know what I'm saying? This is your time. I feel like they're saying this is your time. You're ready to go. And look, this is what they're saying. Your energy about, this is, it's like you're feeling like you just don't have a choice. You need to move. And they're saying they realize you're not callous. You care about the people in your lives, and you care about the things that you're obligated to and all that stuff. But we can spend so much time worrying about that we never turn around to get those other two cups behind us. And isn't it funny that in this case there's two cups missing, and in this case there's two cups that are standing upright right behind him, waiting for him to turn around and pick them up. So they're asking you to remove the cloak of what obligations are. He's all cloaked up, right? He's got himself all cloaked up. Remove yourself from that false idea of obligations, because to live your best life, sometimes to live your very best life, you have to put yourself first. Even if it's only for a season, you should put yourself first every day, but even if it's only for a season that you put yourself first, then you can come back around and fill those other cups again. If that's something that you see as something that you want to do later on. But when we fill ourselves first, when we walk in the truth of who we are, when we nurture ourselves, then we can nurture the others in our lives. Okay, Virgo, that is your personal energy focus. I hope this was helpful for you. Until next time, go out and have a super duper day. Bye.